This is a quick little tutorial on how to add a domain alias and a quick little discussion on why you might want to use a domain alias versus creating a completely new site in CBSplit. If the purpose of your new site in CBSplit is to make a copy of an existing site for Facebook marketing reasons, or you have internal traffic versus affiliate traffic and you want to keep the two separated in terms of domain reputation, or if a particular affiliate wants his own custom domain for your offer, all of these are reasons why you might prefer to use a domain alias, because what it will do is use all the same pages in the back end as your primary site, so you don't have to maintain multiple different sites with your current winning tested offers. It'll aggregate all of that traffic across multiple domains into one CBSplit backend. So you'll have more volume for your tests, and you'll be able to arrive at testing conclusions a lot faster. So that's why and when you might want to use a domain alias. Now let's go ahead and look at how to do this. So I'm going to use one of my demo sites, demo.cbsplit.com, and go to the Setup tab, and you can see this is the primary host name of demo.cbsplit.com. So if I wanted to create an alias for this domain, I would just hit the plus symbol here, and I'm going to call it alias.cbsplit.com. Create it. And it says it's pending, so the servers in the back end, there's multiple web servers, multiple database servers, and multiple name servers. They're all getting updates about this new alias. So when the deploy alias routine is finished, we'll go ahead and add an SSL cert for this. And then on the front end, I'll show you basically how that works. But what is going to happen is you can hit alias.cbsplit.com, and it's going to load all the pages at the same page URLs as they exist in demo.cbsplit.com. So that is basically it. Now, there might be situations where you want to change a couple of things in your web page layout or snippet configurations that pertain specifically to the alias, and in those cases you would have to use in page or in snippet or in layout logic that says basically, if the host name is alias.cbsplit.com, then write this page title or write this HTML or insert this marketing pixel or snippet, and all of that is possible with the CBSplit templating engine. And it's more advanced work, and most people probably wouldn't even need it. But if you do need it, I'll follow up with another video to give you some examples on the templating logic and the various different things that you could potentially want to use or create using that logic. So if I refresh the page now, I'm pretty sure this alias is going to be ready. Now we're going to issue a certificate for it. This just takes a minute. It's using a third-party Let's Encrypt. And so CBSplit makes an API call out to Let's Encrypt and says, please generate a certificate for this domain. And then Let's Encrypt checks to make sure that we have the DNS authority to do this. And if it's happy that everything is good, it writes the certificate to the CBSplit server, and voila. So now, if I go to alias.cbsplit.com, I load the exact same HTML and pages that are on demo.cbsplit.com. So these are the same in the back end. So if we jump to the admin and go to the home page, let's say, meta, and we'll call this demo site for cbsplit.com and save it, and then go to the HTML. And save it. And you can see here that the page title updated, the site tag updated, and again here. So the logic for changing this HTML would be something like, in the code view, you would put an if-else statement here, and you would say, if hostname equals alias.cbsplit.com, then write this line, else write some other line. And you could do that in the HTML, you could do it in snippets, you could do it in layouts. And you'll see that if you go to the home page now, you could filter the visits by hostname. So if I wanted to see just the traffic that went to alias, I'll get one click. And if I want to see the traffic that went to demo, I've got one click. So that is basically it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'll follow up this video with some examples of the if-else logic that you can use to display specific or certain content for each alias within the context of the various different layouts, snippets, pages for cbsplit. So that'll be in the next video, and I hope this helps. Have a great day. Thank you for using cbsplit.